Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 243, featuring hot products like a trifecta of 24-25 Clear Cut, 21-22 Premier, OPC Platinum and Extended, and Flair, all from 25-26. And your host, me! That's right, I've been here the entire time. Aloha to you, Fredgy. Downtown Dale Traits is here. Mark, Victor, Nikki, everybody's starting to roll in. Oh, there's guaranteed fun in store for today. I will tell you that without a doubt. Let us get started here. We'll vamp a little bit as per the usual. People are putting numbers down. Why would they do such a thing, you ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. Because if we can get a short printed card that has that number, you're going to win a prize. So, as an example, Fredgy guessed number 8, which seems pretty popular. If we pull a card number 8 of 10, as long as he liked the feed, he's going to get a prize. It's going to be that simple. Prizes are going to be very, very simple, as we have first liners as well. The first liners is literally a reward program that we do. No worries at all, Julien. I see you. We'll get you down for number 5. Somebody keep an eye out. Mark and Julien both have 5. And hey there to you, Dana. Our first liners literally works like this. Join 3 breaks out of a month, become a first liner. We do a monthly first liner draw, which gives away different things like hobby packs, blasters, break spots, etc. Even some singles, whatever it may be. Your first liners, if I read your name, you're on the list. They are Donnie, Trevor, Mario, Robert, or Bob as I call him, Yvon, Louis, Fredgy, Theo, Victor, Julien, Mr. McCully, Hunter, Andrew M, Richard, Dennis, Alex, Jeremiah, Downtown Dale Traits, and Johnny Wilson. If I said your name, you are right now a first liner. Whoever can get the right number on a card first is going to be given a 25-26 Series 1 Hobby Pack. Maybe we get a little bit of focus on that to look at all of its beautiful glory. Look at that, Hobby Pitoit. Anybody else who wins prizes in a first line fashion will get an OPC Platinum Retail Pack from 23-24. If you're not a first liner, put a number anyway. You're still going to get a prize. It might not be quite as nice as what a first liner prize would be, but that's kind of the whole point of what we're trying to do here, isn't it? So there's your first liner set. In front of you is a rip and ship. So we've already got a couple orders. Rip and ship is always fun. It will continue on this stream, so it will not be a separate video, and it will happen directly after the break. Usually once the break is done, we kind of hang out for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, get the break cards out so my intern can sort them out, and then we go into the rip and ship piece. It works very easy. All you do is go onto our website, and you place an order. The products that are included are the ones in front of you, and I just reposted the code now. So you will get either $20 off SPX using code RS $20 off, rip ship $20 off, or $10 off your choice of a Bowman Baseball Mega Box or a Topps Chrome Football Value Box, a blaster, if you will. So you can feel free to do that. Anything on the website is available. If you want to do Pokemon, we'll do Pokemon. You want to do Lorcana, you want to do tennis, you want to do golf, we'll rip whatever. But the product coupons are for these ones right in front of me. So once again, you go on the website, you place an order, you choose free in-store pickup or shipping. If you want me to ship it, I can do that. I can put your break cards in with it too. And from there, you can put in the code, and it should spit out some fancy discounts. And don't forget, you're saving the tax on that too. So $20 off SPX is actually $23 off SPX if you really think about it. I know the deals are overwhelming sometimes, but that is what you get here at D&M Sports. We'll get our card stand set. Aside from that, my friends, I think pretty much the majority of people who are coming in are here. Keep it positive as always. You guys are always so great at that. When you see a nice card, go out of your way and say, hey, that's a really nice card. Because if you get a nice card, you'd probably like people to look at you and say, hey, that's a really nice card. Great pull, great hit, whatever it may be. So we will get rolling. Something like that, I don't know, whatever it may be. We'll get rolling and we'll go with our extended hobby. Extended series this year is an awful lot of fun. Thank you, Mark. Noticing my nice backdrop. Isn't it gorgeous, everyone? Yes, thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. And I'm sure Mary's there as well. Aloha to you, Mary. So extended this year. Always a fun one. Way more than just Young Guns in this bad boy. So you will have, of course, acetate Young Guns, which are usually printed 5 to 15 per player, and they include the entire 25-26 setup. So that would include your Demidovs, that would include your Schaefers, etc. And as you can see, autos and patches included this year, including the huge one-of-one fight straps that they put in with the autograph and the whole rigging. So hopefully we can find something decent in that regard as well. 12 cards, or 12 packs by, well, 12 by 12, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Seneca, probably your biggest one. But Mark and Mary always get the crack at every single time that they happen. Alright. Where's the Hagen's Young Gun? Haven't seen one yet. Is he in this set, Dale? I would have been under the assumption he would have been in Series 1 next year. Well, because I feel bad about no Hagen's Young Gun, this box flip is for you, Downtown Dale Trades. But yes, Seneca. But even if we get like Fowler. Fowler in Montreal is a $90 Young Gun right now. You got Wi-Fi's brother, the other Wi-Fi. We'll call him the router. Hold for applause. But we'll pretty much dive right in. 40 Young Guns as a whole. Dale, if I had to guess, he's probably not in this checklist. I would say they're probably saving for Series 1. Like Porter Martone. People are like, where's Martone? And it's like, oh, he made such a late season debut. He ain't going to be an extended. Alright. Ton of Four Nation stuff, of course. That's a little bit better. Alright, off we go. We're not going to go through every base card, but as a reminder, we do not keep any of the cards. Obviously, the nations will go to those. Seth Jarvis will go to Carolina, etc., etc. Power Play Rookies is off to the start. Ville Koivunen in Pittsburgh. Followed up, we got Neon Leon with the UD3 insert. And Ozzy Weisblatt out of only 99. So there you go, Victor. Victor, a fan of Trilogy just like I am. They didn't do Trilogy after 23-24, so they decided to make some Trilogy-esque inserts. So the man who took out Neon Leon Draisaitl earlier in the year, but Ozzy Weisblatt. And number 85 is the number that we're looking for. And we will also take a really quick look, because the case, I actually was going to say case hits, but we did our case break and there was more. Some of them are variants when it comes to the base, and it will be marked on the bottom. Once again, we do not keep anything. All the cards go back to you guys. We're not one of those breakers that keeps the cards and claims to give them to kids or whatever else, and then they just hold them. You guys paid the money, you guys get the cards, and then you can decide if you want to give them to kids or whatever you want to do. Alright, Landon Slager. So Ryan Leonard off to a nice start. That is your first round draft pick. Usually they have 20. They only have 10 this year. They had enough Young Guns to do 40 and 10. That means if you do get one of those round 1 draft picks, it's a top guy. So Ryan Leonard, of course, with the Capitals. We have Zeev Boynum. This will be in a Minnesota Wild jersey, which is ironic because they put his Vancouver Young Gun in the product. So we go by whatever the team is. So that Zeev is going to go to Minnesota. But if we pull his Young Gun in a Vancouver jersey, guess where it goes? LA. No, of course, Vancouver. Leno Hudson, sophomore card for him with the canvas. And then from there, we go back into the regulars. I should really get into the habit of just checking for these variants right off the hop, shouldn't I? Ta-da, there we go. The beat goes on. Short printing your first rookie off the hop. Sid the Not So Kid understood the assignment with Jesper Bratt. What was the assignment? We don't know. Rookie Reflections with Yanni Nyman with the Kraken. And I want to say those are tough hits. Those Starview cards. I had... Dylan came in today, and I think he had one of these cards. And it was Crosby, and I want to say that they were going for a good chunk. We're going to put him on display, the old Bedsy. So if you have Chicago, that would definitely be worth taking a peek at. There's a decent chance that could be that could have some value to it. And if it doesn't have value, then at least it's still a beautiful Connor Bedard card. Connor Bedard. I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. I know the summer is always so difficult, either the budget is a little bit tight or everybody's busy throughout the summer, so it is very appreciated and lovely that we're able to continue to do these breaks throughout the summers as well. We want some focus. There we go. The man who's going to be headed to the Florida Panthers, Connor Hallebuck. Well, you guys will be sad then when that happens. Young gun numero uno going to Sweet St. Lou. It is Otto Stenberg. Yeah, just a baby. Center with the Blues, of course. Zane Perike, Rookie Reflections. We did an SPX last week, and we pulled his autograph. I was going to say who did the SPX. I can't remember because it was in the rip and ship, and I can't remember who had it now. Nick Perbix is going to go with Nashville. I still think he has a perfect Star Wars name. Nick Perbix. Oh, Yoda said we got to go see Perbix on planet Zibadome. Not Perbix. Understood the assignment with Sid the Not So Kid. Raw. Pros and Prospects with John Carlson with the Capitals. And your rookie update, that is a numbered Demidov. Fairly high numbered, but numbered nonetheless. Number 1758 of 1999. If you have number 1758, I'll give you 12 prizes. Why? I'm confident nobody has 1758. But if you do, I'll honor it. I can see the timestamps, people. No base card variations there as of yet. Pack number 6. Still have at least 3 Young Guns and or first round picks to go. We go a little bit quick through the base for obvious reason, but Neon Leon representing the Germans and the all-world team. Thomas Milik, who will be your future starting goalie in Winnipeg once the Panthers get Connor Hallebuck. And there is yet another beautiful canvas card showing off the mass Frankenheight of Cole Caulfield. It is PEI's own Noah Dobson. One of the best base cards is that Logan Thompson in the dark, though, by the way. Crazy how Vegas had Logan Thompson and then just was like, nah, he's nothing. He's whatever. And now what? He was like number 2 on the. He made the second All-Star team. All NHL team, whatever you want to call it. Dun, 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 bum, bum. Awful quiet there today. I like the way that base card looks at the bottom. It's just a continuation of the red line there, but I like how it's almost like a miscut. Matt Zuccarello, he understood the assignment. Pros and Prospects with JT, representing the Maple Leafs. And Philip Forsberg is your Blue Dazzy in Smashville. For the other cards, like the Platinum and such, we will go through the base a little bit more. We'll at least read off their names and have some fun, but with the extended, let's be real, no one's really here for the extended base card, so we're going to just boil it down. Excuse me. The Sizzle Reel, which is always a favorite, it will literally have your QR code on the back, and it will take you to the highlight that they are showing in the game itself of Mackenzie Blackwood clearly making a save on McJesus. And we kind of willed it into fruition, so there is Zeev Boynum, one of the only players in history to get 2 Young Guns. It's happened before, happened with Michael Bunting, happened with Anthony Duclair, happened with a few guys, but they redid his Young Gun in a Vegas uniform. So, of course, this card here will go to the LA Kings. Yes, we already talked about it. No, I'm kidding. It is going to, of course, Vancouver. Canvas yet again, Rasmus Dahlin. No, he's just that fast, everybody. And then back into base card town. From there, once again, we take a quick browse. Some of your 4 nations, you'll find variations when you only have 2 inserts. Oh, do they count? Is that right, Mark? You'd think I know that. I only hosted an in-store case break and saw an entire thing get opened. Well, nonetheless, we'll take a quick browse, I guess. But so thank you, Mark. So the variations are the variation will replace an insert, as per Monsieur Moret. There's your checklist. Noah Ostlund, your power play rookies. Your Mikko Rantanen, your UD3, and understood the assignment is a speckle, Frank Nazar. Oh, it actually does say speckle on the back. That's nice. That is a nice one for Mark. Yes, of course. It was. I didn't even announce didn't even announce a trade. Where are my manners? Downtown Dale Trace sent the Vancouver Canucks to Mark, and in return got the Ottawa Senators. A very, very fair trade, I would say, in my mind. Nothing too wild either way for each team. Ottawa probably a little bit higher end on the veterans, but Vancouver, at least you get the Boynham chance. So I'll keep that separate, actually. So there is a sizzle reel that I just ran by. So Sid the Not So Kid. Berkeley Catton. So he is actually a very, very highly touted prospect. So that is a very nice hit for Seattle. He was quite large in the team, in Team Canada Juniors. And as you take a look at his WHL years, yeah, he's supposed to be pretty good. So Berkeley Catton, decent hit for the Crack Attack. And there is your Schaefer. So not numbered or nothing to necessarily light the beacon over, but it is still going to be a rookie Schaefer nonetheless. I will get this sheet out of the way so I can look at my team sheet. And the aisle 19 go to Alex. So Alex has the Islanders here today. Mark, I know I'm a goober looking at the back anyway. I feel like I've committed to looking for variations, especially when there's only like 2 packs left. So such a quiet group today. Such a quiet group. Hopefully it picks up. I can't be the old man in the sea forever. Well, I can, I guess. Berkeley is back again. Catton's here. Tell a friend. So there's your power play rookies there with the Crack Attack. Dale. No swearing. This is an all ages show downtown. Cooch with the pros and prospects. And there is your outburst. You typically get 1 per box. And it will be JT Miller, your silver outburst with the Rags, also known as the Rangers. Yes, Downtown Dale Trades had the Islanders last week. I think we did 3 25-26 products, and then as well, not even 1 Schaefer insert. And, yeah. Mama say sometimes it don't be like it is, but sometimes it do. Final pack for Extended, which a quick count shows we probably have 1 more Young Gun coming, and yes, sir, the prophecy was foretold. Cole Caulfield with your all-world team representing the Americans, and then there's your checklist. So this will be raffled off at the end of the break between Seattle and Anaheim. So we're going to, a little preview of the UFC 250 show. We're going to lock Victor and Mark in a cage, and whoever comes out will win the Young Gun checklist. But we'll do that way after the fact when we go through and do our free spot giveaway. Zeev Wynham, yet again, in a Minnesota uni, and we will do our final variation check. Rien. So not too bad overall. I put the checklist aside because, again, we will have to raffle that. We'll plot that Extended there. And I think we will now go into Flair, so that then we can go into Platinum and then our Clear Cut and Premier on the go home. This quick drink break is brought to you by Sprite Zero. Absolutely delicious. Sprite Zero, send me money. Or Sprite Zero. Flair. Box number 15 for you superstitious Fredgies out there. Dale asked me to start insulting him so he can get some Fredgie luck. Fredgie, you're rubbing off on people, and I don't know if that's in a good way or not. But Dale, I think your shirt today was awful. I think it makes you look like you're Amish. There you go. So, downtown, we'll see if that works for you or not. You're not getting another box because you already did, but the other guy talking here is Mark. So, Mark, that's for you. Oh, goodness. One of the most beautiful products is Flair. Last week, we pulled the Touch of Flair, which was the heat-sensitive card. So we actually were able to have it on with Matt Boldy, and I was able to put my thumbs on it, take them off, and see the color change. And then when it cools off, it goes right back to where it was. So Upper Deck definitely doing some innovative things. That was a case hit, the Touch of Flair. So we don't expect that every time by any stretch. But just look at the base cards. Like, just a base alone. They're a thicker card stock, about a 55-point card. So they just feel like they're premium. And that's because they are premium. Beautiful acetate kind of covering over the top of them. So, very nice. Josh Norris, we got Pasta. Your insert is going to be a green Brady Martin in Smashville. That is number 5 of 349. And last I checked, 2 people had 5, I believe. It was both Mark and Julien. Am I correct in saying that? Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. Glad you said it was my shirt that made me look Amish and you omitted the horse and buggy in the parking lot. So Mark, you have 5. And Julien, I want to say, can someone go up? I'm just going to go ahead and mark him down anyway. So Julien is a first liner. So Julien is the first one to get the correct number. So he, again, someone correct me if I'm wrong, will pick up this excellent free on the house Series 1 hobby pack. Mark, I will have a prize set aside for you. May not necessarily be a hobby product, but hey, you're only 2 breaks away from being a first liner. So maybe we can, hey, come on in. There's plenty of room. Come join the bandwagon. And Fredge, 100%. They're absolutely gorgeous cards for sure. Speaking of Fredgie, who'd you get? Fredgie's got Calgary. That's not too shabby. Calgary, let's see here. Fredgie, I think your shoes were stolen from a homeless man, and when you wear a hat that's not D&M, it looks bad and you should feel bad. All right, is that good? Everybody properly insulted, so we all get some good cards now? Good. So Troy Terry, 23-24 Stanley Cup champion Brandon Montour. I miss Monty desperately, but he got paid so much money from Seattle. I'm like, you know what? You go for it. 151 for 349. So 151, the number that we're looking for. And just because I love Monty, we'll put him there. Justin Robidas, that is a rookie card with Carolina. Perhaps you'd like some focus. You can actually see what the hell I'm talking about, or see up in the top. And Jordan Kairu Kangaroo, as Patrick calls him. Which is one of my favorite made-up nicknames, a Kairu Kangaroo. Gino is here. Mr. McCulley picked up a beautiful Malkin auto that was inscribed Gino out of it as well there this week. Oh, and Tippett. Mikhail Sergachev. So that will go to Utah. He had an excellent year. That is a shorty print out of only 93. So number 78 is the number we're looking for. If you have number 78 and you've liked this feed, I'm very vain and need your likes. You won a prize. And Noah Ostlund. So that is a second Ostlund card that we've pulled. One out of extended, one out of here. That is a rookie card for the Sabres, also known as the Sabres. Jake Sanderson. Alex Sendin Pelika. So that should be yet another shorty short. That is a rookie card for him. So that is actually a very solid hit for the Red Wings. If you've got the Wings, that's going to have some value being a rookie card. 24, Richard. So Richard has the Wings. We'll put him on display. We also have Alexei Protas and Isaac Howard, who's a rookie in Edmonton as well. Linda, says Freshy. Are you trying to get Vince's attention, or is there got a die cut poking out here? Hard to tell. Come on now. Hey, Dennis is in on the rip and ship as well. I think we're going to have a couple, my goodness, I think we're going to have a couple SPX rip and ships for sure. And what is going on there? Holy crow. And Downtown Dale Trades, again, we do have football on the rip and ship, so that might be interesting there for you. Seattle again. Yanni Nyman. So that is, that's a rookie, I believe so. Wave of the Future. Beautiful die-cut style cards. There's a little bit more. My camera's going to see right through it, but there's your idea. And the little stick poking out there as well. Might have room to put that on display. Oh, look at that. Simon Holmstrom, Jack Hughes, and Victor Hedman, your base cards. I recently submitted a batch. I say recently. I sent a batch of cards off to PSA in January for the store. And one of the things... so that happened last week, Mark. They do that on purpose. They did it, like the last card that we pulled, I'm like, are we missing a piece? There's no extra piece in the pack or nothing. But yeah, I don't know. But I sent off a Jack Hughes inscribed Future Watch. And we don't have the card yet, but we have the grades. 10. Perfect 10. Before the Olympics Raw, that card was, I think, $3,000 or $4,000. So you're going to have some boomers of some slabs near you. And look for us at the Halifax Expo. The Expo is coming to the Maritimes for the first time. Usually it hangs out in places like Edmonton, Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, etc. We will be setting up, and I will be there as well. So make sure you come by and say hey to your boy if you're in the Hali Expo. Stammer, and there is an autograph, which is excellent because they're not guaranteed. We'll go through the other two cards real quick, and then we'll jump back to that Tampa Bay hit. We have Carson DeWart as your base rookie, and Christopher Tanev as your base card. So that is going to be Yanni Gourde. Very underrated top 6, top 9 player is old Yanni. Hard signed. Very nice. Almost looks like an in-person auto, like in terms of like you meet somebody with your own marker kind of thing. Tampa Bay is usually not a very attractive team, but Trevor disagrees with you today as he has Tampa. There's a quick peekaroo there at the back. Ironically enough, probably the only card in the actual set that does not have any 55-point tendencies to it. But again, when you have a product that doesn't guarantee you an auto and you get an auto, you take it and you don't ask why. So we will take it and we will not ask why. And very nice. I appreciate Freggie, Vince, Dale, Mark. I appreciate you guys keeping the positivity going, keeping the little chitter chatter going there. We got Slav as your base. We have the Thrill and a flair for the dramatic with a score that's always 3-2 is Matt Boldy. Here's your peek there at the back. Very, very nice. They're so nice. They're so beautiful. And Matthew Wood, a rookie card for Smashville. 1, 2, 3 packs remain. Let me know, do you guys want to open up Clear Cut or Platinum first? If only 1 or 2 people vote, they will have great sway over the rest of this break. Quentin Byfield is here, reflecting my beautiful shirt. Guy Velarde, showing off some scoring power with Winnipeg. Abouche. D-Gun with Utah. And Ian Moore, a rookie with the Quack. But yes, let me know, Clear Cut or Platinum. Mark says either or. Dale puts down 2 X's. Oh, CC. Okay. I was like, first of all, off to a bad start. That's 1 vote for Clear Cut and 1 vote for I don't give a crap. We've got Rhino with a beautiful card. That's my face as well. Troach, probably my favorite current non-Panther player, period. And a Hot Hughes with PLD. We got Pierre-Luc Dubois. I think the Hot Hughes are a little bit more common. They are 1 and 3. Very, very nice. They're not that touch of flair. Quinn Hughes there on the back. But I'll show you the back of the old PLD. Washington treating you all right there, Dalo. Always nice and... wow. I was going to say, always nice to have a chance at Ovi, and that's what he asked for. You know how this works there, Mr. Amish. When you start asking for cards, it doesn't work out. So I'd hide that comment if I was you. All right. Final pack for Flair. The back one there first. It's going to be future Florida Panther Connor Hellebuyck, but it's going to Winnipeg for now. Kirill, the other Thrill Marashenko. Your trophy room with future Florida Panther Connor Hellebuyck. Vezina Trophy. I'll tell you one thing. If Winnipeg wants Anton Lundell, no deal. No deal. But it's nice. These are autographs, some of them. They'll actually autograph over the card. And because they're all award winners, you're getting a big one. And there's a beautiful way to finish. An Ivan Demidov rookie card out of the always beautiful Flair. That goes to the Habitants de Montréal. And Montreal 14, Andrew. So Andrew Morrison, our first liner, gets a gorgeous Ivan Demidov rookie card. Clear Cut it is. I'm a little surprised you guys want to do Clear Cut over the Plat, but it's your break, not mine, so I really couldn't care less what you do. I got box number 30, or 93, 94, and the mystery box, which I'm going to say is maybe 98? 96. So 93, 94, and 96. Obviously, number 95 had the 101 Celebrini, so we'll go with number 93. Last time we did Clear Cut, we had 2 boxes that were okay. Like, I think J.J. Peterka was one, and I can't remember the other one. The third box, Sidney Crosby had a 25. So let's hope for a repeat of that. I'll take two kind of flatter ones for a big boy. Very quick Sprague Zero break. Delicious as always. Alright, let's raise cam so we can slow roll this properly. Don't look at my screen, that's for my eyes only. Once again, 24-25. Obviously, everybody likes to talk about Celebrini being your big boy, but I think we know a little bit more than that. Oh, pulled a Schaefer Red Prism and a Blaster from D&M. XLR Merc. Congratulations to you. Let's keep it rolling. But, of course, we've got, your Lane Hudsons, your Dobez. I mean, I could just bore you to death with a lot of the names on here, but see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Box number 93. Canvas card. That's an interesting start. Is that artwork? Is it George Washington? What's going on here? Is this a George Washington relic card? Okay, guys, what's this card? What do you think we're getting? Maybe it's at the White House? Could have a decent pull that way. It is at the White House. Well, that's a neat one anyway. We can work with that. Wish it was numbered, but regardless. Solid hit for Vegas. The toughest spleen in the league, Mark Stone. Vegas, number 20, Bob. Bobbert. Oh my god, Mark, don't even say that. There you go. A little peekaroo there. Got the whole thing. Card signed. We can work with that. We can work with that for sure. The canvas ones are some of the most beautiful cards. Just a little schmutz there on the one touch. We'll clean that off when we get her all sorted up later. Sipa Badla. We can work with that for sure. Like I say, let's clear a little bit of room. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. Alright, congrats to you, Bob. Appreciate you, Jonah and Mark, with that power of positivity. Box number 94 now. Alright, bonne chance. Squeaky, squeaky. Squeaky? Well, there's your not so hot one. Liam Ogren. Liam Ogren. That goes to Minnesota. Looks like he wrote Liam instead of his last name, but we'll let him get away with it. Minnesota. 16. Mosey. So Mosey's here with the free spot and a trifecta of spots as well. May not be the big bad auto that you're looking for, but an auto regardless. Hey, Bob loves his Mark Stone. That's what I love to hear back. And now your final clear cut. It's the final clear cut. Box number 96. Kadoom. Sploink. Flarp. Flip-a-dop. Alright, this is it. Good luck. Yeah, right, Jonah. In the past, they did like Beehive and that type of thing, but yeah, believe it or not, they're not all clear cut. Sam Colangelo with the quack, quack, quack. That goes to Victor, and think of it this way. We just opened up a box that costs $160 plus tax. Now, again, we all know the gamble. You can get Crosby's out of 25, you can get this, you can get that. So if you're in a break for $75 and we open up a box that costs almost $200 and you get the card out of it, that's the way that I look at it. It's not just, oh, it's Sam Colangelo and it's not a big banger. I mean, hey, you got the big hit out of a $200 box where there's only one hit to it. I know Victor was literally in the store earlier today, and he lives in Amherst, so he was driving back, so it looks like he may not have been here in time. But Victor, hopefully you go back and you rewatch the break, because I think that Sam Colangelo is very nice for you, sir. Mark Stone, certainly the winner of the 3 cards that we had. Let's take... ta-da! Oh, yeah, maybe I should put it in frame. Yeah, close enough. Something like that. Okay. time for the Plat, and then we'll go home on Premier. Platinum is going to be a little bit of a longer break, so we'll make sure to enjoy that all together. Box number 71. My God, they're heavy. 12 by 12, similar to Extended, but we will take the time to go through the base cards, as you get quite a few different parallels and inserts. We'll obviously go through it a little bit more once we get rolling. Not completely unlike Fred Durst. Rolling. Are all the packs upside down? That's interesting. That means we got a great box. Well, at least that's 3 you don't have to sell to this one customer. Dale, you always look at the positive in life, huh? Oh yeah, let's lower my cam here. Alrighty. Fredgie! This Platinum flip is for you. Alright. Next week's break will include the return of Platinum. We're going to do another Platinum Hobby next week. With Extended, I want to say we got Black Diamond, we have some Allure, a couple other boxes. SP Authentic will be back. So if you want to get into next week, all you got to do is just let us know. But if you're a fan of Platinum, we're doing it again. So, and if you're a fan of Extended, that box we're doing next week came out of the same case, which could be a good sign because we didn't necessarily get a massive hit this go, so you never know. I will certainly try to handle it from the sides here best I can. Owen Power, Eric Sinek, Hathaway, Berkeley Catton. So you're doing all right there, Mark. I would hold on to all the Berkeley cards you get because he's going to be decent. You're going to get a handful of Marquee rookies per pack. Devin Kaplan with Philly. Hunter Skinner. I'm going slow because at the top it'll actually say auto. Should be 1 auto per box on average. There's Jake Getzel with the Arctic Freeze. Sasha Barkov's number 16 of 99. Yet another hit for Trevor's Tampa Bay Lightning. If you have number 16, you know what to do. If I was in the break, I would have picked 16. Anders Lee with the Retro. And Path to Victory with Nick Suzuki. Your follow-ups are going to be Darcy Kemper, easy for me to say, Rhino, and Tyler Seguin. Tyler Seguin. Monsieur Seguin. Mika Blackwood, Mikko Rantanen, Charlie McAvoy. Imagine if Rantanen decided, you know what, I will go to Carolina. Imagine where the team would be at right now. Harrison Brunicki, Murky Rook. Medvai Graiden with the Flames. And Marshall Warren, your Murky Rookie, with the Isle. Behind that is Artem Lashunov. Yes, there is only 3 Murky Rookies per pack on average. That is because this is the rainbow parallel. So think of it like a silver prism if you ever did any sort of Panini product or that type of thing. So it is just definitely much more of a shorter print hit. I don't know if I should be moving that Bedard or not, if it's a big one or if it's not. We did not actually figure that out, but we'll put him there. Jack Williams. Looks like a sunset parallel to me, and I was correct. Not numbered by any stretch, but that means there'll be more numbered stuff on the way. Path to Victory will be with Valerie Nishukin, and then we have Elias Lindholm with the Brew, Matt Boldy, and Cutter Gauthier. Cutter in a Quack jersey. The beat goes on. Will Smith, Matt Zuccarello, Jared McCann. It looks like a Violent Pickle is hiding back there, which is what I call the Violent Pixels because I'm an idiot. Victor Osman, a Murky Rookie with the Kraken, up-and-coming goaltender for them. Danila Yurov, who is a decent pickup there in Minnesota. And Kirill, look at all those vowels. Kudryadsev. I got a feeling this is Russia, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Zach Hyman. Violent Pickle. So those ones there. Number to 299. 110. The number we're looking for. If you have number 110, you know what to do. Robo is here on the sunset, who made the first NHL All-Star team, by the way, over Cole Caulfield, which I'm not going to be like, oh no, that's bullcrap, but I was fairly surprised. Speaking of the All-NHL rookie team, Alexander Nikishin made it. He was the number 2 defenseman there with Matthew Schaefer. That is a retro card for him. And then we have sweet selections, dude, with Yanni Nyman with yet another Seattle Kraken card. There were 4 inserts in that pack. Jacob Slavin and Shuffles are the other base. Dale, I'm not going to disagree with you. I would love for there to be a Game 7, but you are probably the only person I've spoken to the last couple of days that think Vegas isn't done. So again, I'm not saying, oh, I don't care. I really don't know. I'm just looking forward to a good game. But if Vegas wins, you'll be held in a very high regard. We'll actually have to start listening to your opinions instead of just going, yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. Jack Hughes, Pasta, Darnell Nurse, Z Bynum in a Minnesota jersey. So the random Vancouver Young Gun will be the only real one that'll go to Vancouver for Bynum. We have Jacob Gaucher in Philly, and Jack Finley in Tampa. Wi-Fi is your rainbow, so that is in Montreal, obviously. Some focus back there. Another Sunset, that is a sophomore card for Leno Hudson, which is a very solid one. He finished, I think, top 6 in Norris voting. And Vibe Check with Jake Sanderson with Ottawa. 2-time Stanley Cup champion Aaron Ekblad, Jake Neighbors, and Alex DeBrincat. Bringing up the rear, Cat. It's ironic that everybody who wants out, in terms of like Dylan Larkin and Hellebuck and that, it's almost always the same teams on their trade list. It's kind of becoming NBA a little bit more. And I never thought that we'd end up in a position, young me who's been a Panther fan since literally day one, I never thought that all the players would want to be going to the Florida Panthers, but here we are. There was one guy that, it was funny, I can't remember his name because he's just a whatever prospect. Dale, you and your prizes. He was at the Olympics, played for one of the lesser than countries, if you will, and he said that he thought that Brady and Matthew Tkachuk were like, scumbags or whatever, just like everybody else does. And the Panthers traded them because they're like, well, if you're ever any good, you're going to have to play with that scumbag. So they sent him to Pittsburgh. And I'm like, why would you even if you thought that, why would you say that? Like, if you were on the Edmonton Firm team and you thought Draisaitl was an idiot, like, what are you doing? Like, why would you? Anyway. McJesus, D-Gun, and Mario Ferraro. Ryan Suzuki, yes, the brother of that Suzuki. That is with Carolina. Jimmy Snuggerud, who also made the All-NHL team. Masnuggy, very, very solid hit for Sweet St. Louis. Joakim Kimmel with Smashville. Mika Zibanejad will give you your Neon Pink. Pink Magma is called this year. We'll take a really quick look at that. Very nice. Connor Garland, your retro card. And Wyatt Johnston, not Johnson, with Path to Victory with Dallas. Lundy, Owen Tippett, and Adam Lowry. I swear to God, if Florida trades Anton Lundell, I'm going to riot. Dale says, I was a little surprised to see Nurse wanting out. I wonder how much of that was them coming to him and being like, listen, Darnell, listen, we're going to lose McDavid. Do what's best for Edmonton. We'll take care of you. We'll send you somewhere good. I saw a trade proposition pop up, and ironically enough, it was to go to Florida. And it was like Luosterainen and somebody, and then they get Nurse and keep 50%. I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? There's probably like 8 teams that actually want Darnell Nurse on their roster, right? Like, and that's going to be like, well, Nashville. That type, like, come on. Stammer, Sorokin, and Linus saw his blanket. Owen Sillinger, Marquee rookie. Yes, brother of that Columbus Cole Sillinger, even though he's from Saskatchewan. We figured that out last week. Sam Dickinson, Marquee rookie with San Jose. And Taylor Ward, your rookie with the Kings. Pasta is going to be your rainbow parallel for the Bruins. And we have Yanni Nyman, yet another Seattle rookie going to Merck. That is the retro, and that is the rainbow as well. Rainbow retro for Yanni Nyman. Perhaps you'd like some focus so you can read it yourself. Not too shabby. If you played 12 games, had 3 goals and 6 points, I mean, you get some future. 2 power play goals, too. Vibe check with Logan Stankoven. Talk about exploding in Carolina. Yaroslav Askarov, the Otter, and Stu Skinner. With Edmonton. We're halfway through our plot. And then we'll dive into the old Premier. Nothing to light the beacons over just yet. Willy-nilly. Columbus Cole Sillinger. Everybody's favorite rat, Marshy, in the proper uniform. Taylor McCarr. Yes, nepotism runs wild. If you see a last name, it is probably a family member. Ryan Leonard, that goes to Dalo Green. Dalo Green. Downtown Dale Trades with Ryan Leonard, marquee rookie. Max Shabanov. There's a Tiny Tage Thompson with a beautiful emerald. Turquoise Fragments. 191 is the number we're looking for. Beautiful cracked ice style on the old Tiny Tage. Matt Coronado, your retro with the Flames. And we have Gabe Perreault, sweet selections. Nazem Kadri, Nick Suzuki, and Jason Zucker bringing up the rear. Those cars showed that the glistening forehead. Yeah, I just had a bunch of KFC before the break. Forgot to wash my hands, so I just rubbed it on my hat. My hat's right here, Dale. I can put the hat on if you want, but golly. Thought maybe I could just go sans chapeau for a time, but I guess not. For anybody wondering, this is just a love language between Downtown Dale Trades and I. Okay. I'm glad they went back to the older logo, the Kings. Kempe, Fantilli, and Vassie. Still no auto. Brady Martin is your marquee rookie with Nashville. Rodrigo Abols with Philly. And Michael Brandsegg-Nygaard, who looked absolutely, look at me in the card, amazing for Norway at the World Championships. Past that. More Violet Pickle action with Taylor McCarr. 218 of 299 is the number that we're looking for. Colton Duck. Yes, related to that Duck. They all are. Rainbow. So nice hit for Chicago and the marquee rookie. And Will Smith with the Vibe Check. That is a sophomore card for him. Kevin Korchinski, Josh Modesty, and Thomas Hurdle as well. 4 packs to go. We're now on the right or left-hand side. I can't remember where I started. 23-24 Stanley Cup champion Radko Gudas, Boone Jenner, and AM34. Rory Kierans, Oliver Moore, and Jacob Skodek for the Flames, Hawks, and Islanders in that order. Curtis Douglas on the Sunset parallel. Donovan Sabrango. I think he's in Florida now. That is a retro rookie for the Ottawa Senators. So Ottawa, very quiet here today, but at least you did get a retro rookie there, Dale. And Path to Victory with Minnesota's Zeev Buono. Jacob Trouba, Frank Nazar, and Jake Wallman bringing up the rear. We continue. Palizacha. I thought you said Violent Pickle. That is what I said. That's what I call the Violent Pixels. I call them Violent Pickles because, again, I'm an idiot. You know me, Dale, just trying to get cheap laughs. That's what I do here. Drake Batherson. Brady Skagey. There's your first Seneca of the box, or of the rip, I should say. So a nice hit for Victor. Alexander Nikishin, another nice hit that goes to Carolina. And Tristan Lennox. Zach Medsa is your 4th marquee rookie. That is the rainbow parallel. Lucas Dostal. That is the sunset with the Quack Attack goalie. Kyle Palmieri, the Vibe Check. And your base are going to be Mikhail Sergachev, Braden Point, and Laffy as well. Okay, let's get this there. This can go here. This can go here. And this can go here. Kermit the Toad here, putting your cards on a card stand. My brother Kermit is currently indisposed. Hampus Lindholm. A name like Hampus, he's got to be good. Devon Taves, or Devon, and Kopi. There's a Matthew Schaefer. Don't look now, Dale. I'm so sorry. But there's a Schaefer marquee rookie that will go to Alex this week with the Islanders. Mark Gadcombe marquee rookie. And Cam Lund with San Jose. Your sunset is going to be Willie Eklund. Again, San Jose. Another retro with Laffy and the Rags. And your vibe check is everybody's favorite rat, Brad Marchand. Patrick Laine, Morgan Riley, and Kevin Hayes as well. Sorry, Yanni, we're going to move you. Because anytime you get Schaefer and Rookie on the same card, you have to put it on display. It's a rule. Mark, I'm starting to worry if there's an auto in here at all. So, it's the final pack now. Hopefully they're all in the bottom right or whatever it is, but... And it better be a banger. Golden Treasure's incoming, am I right? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Just get hyped. That's all you guys can do, just get real hyped. Okay. Stank. Hedman. Ryan O'Reilly. Get hyped up for Stank. There is orange back there. Orange typically means orange checkers. And last I checked, orange checkers are out of only 25. So, that could be a big boy. Murky Rookie with Jacob Quelan. With Toronto. Murky Rookie Ville Octavian. Dr. Octopus's son. Another hit for Seattle. Murky Rookie Michael Misa. Ooh, it's at a 15 if auto. Mark knows his OPC Platinum. Well. Oh, I'm not seeing the auto. Carl Lindbaum. So that is a gorgeous looking card. And a stunner there for Vegas. Wow. That goes to Bob. I'm going to turn these over completely just to try to hide them. And there you go. At a 25, your orange checkers. Numero 13 is the number we're looking for. Good numbers in the AHL. 265 goals again. There's nothing wrong with that. When I turn this over, it might be an auto. I don't know. Evan Bouchard. I'm starting to get worried. John Farinacci. Demidov is your sweet selection. Larkin and Brady Tkachuk. And we were skunked of an autograph. That absolutely sucks. That's garbage. I hate that. Well, here's the way that it works, folks. So, I will contact Upper Deck and let them know that we did not get an autograph out of our box. The problem is that they can't really confirm if we did it or not. Some people come in and they say, but I recorded the whole thing. And it's like, I get it, but people can do a sleight of hand and this, that, the other thing. Upper Deck will typically always take care of you. The problem is that out there's a box with 2 autos in it. They make the appropriate number of autographs, but clearly it didn't come out through the hopper properly. So there is a hobby box out there, probably in the same case, that has 2 autos in the same one. So yes, Mark, I'm not saying that they won't send us one. The problem is that they typically aren't going to give you like a Seneca. You know what I mean? They're not going to give you a Schaefer. It's like, Mark, who did you get for your autograph, if that happened with you? Let me know, because usually that is kind of the shtick. So regardless, we're going to continue, but we're going to put a pin in the platinum for this break. I will contact Upper Deck, and assuming that they come back and give me an auto, we will look, see who it matched up with, and we will make sure to give it. There you go, Matthew Wood, 100%. So, yeah. So I will loop back around. We'll figure it out. Let's say we pull another Matthew Wood into Nashville. We'll see who had Nashville this break. We'll get it into the right hands, but it will be anticlimactic, regrettably. That's why we have Premier. Premier will be better. Box number 92. And also, that was box number 71 for Platinum. So make sure that you fade any boxes with 71 on them. I'm going to keep that box there because I'll need to take a picture of it. Okay, well. We're in the home stretch here with our Premier. We won another box. Well, luckily for you, Downtown, we're doing one next week, so we can do that then. There you go. But yes, I do not pack the product. I just open it for you, and I make funny noises, and sometimes I sing. So that's really my job. If you want another box, you're getting one. It's 21-22 Premier. Vince! Or Linda. That is for you. Well, let's see what the go-home is on our 21-22 Premier. Readjust your thinking for the rookie class. This, of course, is your Cole Caulfield and such. A good sign off the hop, because you're supposed to get a guaranteed patch auto. and another auto, and then 2 swatches. There are 2 very thick cards back there, one being the very back one. Sometimes those are those huge mega boxes. So we can do that. And Merc wants in for next week. I will add you, Monsieur More. Merc, 3 spots. Yes, but Platinum will be back next week. We're going to do extended. We might run Platinum in the next few breaks, just because you get so much stuff. Like, you get so many... Like, what is it, 12 packs, right? So you get 36 marquee rookies at minimum before you even get into the other stuff. So we'll probably be bringing that bad boy again. You're very welcome. Thank you, Mark. Don't look now, Leaf fans, or maybe you do want to look. So Mitch Marner, 37 of 65. So if you've number 37, you know what to do. Nice short print to get us kicked off on our first base card. Should be a base rookie now coming. And not quite a rookie, but it is Zach Parise. Make sure that we only have the, how many cards we got coming here. But okay. So we got Zach Parise. 26. 26 of 299. 26. Alright, these are in a bit of an odd order. Usually the patch auto comes first, but it's looking like this is going to probably be your regular auto, and it is not. It's Janice Moser, and now I'm starting to worry that they maybe shorted us yet again here. Okay. Oh, boys. Upper Deck, don't do this to me. 206 of 399 for Moser. That will go to the Utah Mammoth, formerly known as Arizona Coyotes. The patch auto should be right here next. So let's go from the back. The back was that very, very thick card. That would have been like a jersey or what have you. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So Roman Josi, 3 of only 5. And the fight strap. Nashville, not the most attractive of teams. But Mark, if you're going to get Roman Josi and a card like that, I think I like Nashville now. Game used, of course. So it was right near his rear end. Oh, boys, I was born like 2 months after Roman Josi. Look what he's done with his ice. He just plays a game for a living. I sling cardboard like a cool boy. Like a cool boy. Move him. Move him. Move him. And place him. Alright. Well, there's only 2 cards in my hand, so we got neglected something. So the second back card. And you know what? At least if we're going to lose a hit, it's not the auto. Granted, it is Joe Veleno. But, you know, the Red Wings will get on the board regardless. The Wings go to Richards, like it was well with your Sandine Pellica from earlier. And it is now time for the final card, unless I'm somehow holding 2 cards that are super duper stuck together. This should be your patch auto. This will be the final card of the break, and I do want to remind everyone, we will be continuing the rip and ship. So even if you don't want to participate and just want to hang out, we got some SPX we'll be ripping, and we got special deals there as well. So don't go too far. Your patch auto is an absolutely stunning RPA for Hendrix Lapierre. That will go to Downtown Dale Trades for the Washington Capitals. A little bit of good karma there for you. 126 of 249, and that is why I called you Amish earlier. I love the patch though. White, blue, red, blue, white, blue, red, blue. There's your peekaroo at the back. That is an RPA for him. The former Q player. Played with Chicoutimi. The Saguins. The Sags. 126 of 249. So very nice for you, Dalo. That gets you on the board. Well, you had a couple nice Washington cards, but that one certainly takes the cake. Merc and Dale, you guys did the most chatting, and you guys probably had the 2 bigger hits out of everything. Merkstone was pretty nice here as well, but yeah, a little bit of a trickier break this go around. So again, I will follow up with old UD. We will touch base with them and get our auto and get it into the right hands. Until then, I'm going to get all these cards set aside. So my highly paid intern can come and grab them and get them started to sort. And then we will transition to the rip and ship. So again, even if you don't want to necessarily participate and you just want to see some more cards opened, we're going to do exactly that. So make sure that you stick around. Stick around. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You're welcome, Mert. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the love there, everyone. Alrighty. Chafe, the Seneca. There we go. That was not a fart, I swear. It's just the way that I'm rubbing against the chair. Oh yeah, sure, I bet you say it to everybody. Can you scratch the name out and write Ovi? Yes, I can. You want me to do that, Dale? You think it'll fool somebody? My highly paid intern is still not here, so we'll wait for him to come around. And in the meantime, grab my second computer, because that's right, folks, I don't want to make you jealous, but I have 2 computers. I know. And I'm going to do a quick log on. We'll see who is at what. I should probably tell you guys what in the heck we're doing here, shouldn't I? There it is. Patiently waiting as always.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. If I had a mouse, where would it be? There it is. Alrighty. Oh. Staring at your soul. I will repost the rip and ship codes. Once again, as a reminder, you go on the website. Anything that you buy, we will rip if you wish. And between you and I, if you guys want to, like, I don't know. Let's see here. What do we got? We got the tops. If you guys are looking to do this for, like, your own rip, I'm okay with that. So if you're like, hey, can I buy a Topps Chrome football blaster at $10 off, but I just take it with me? That's fine. I don't care. The whole point of the rip and ship code is a little bit of a sneak peek for you guys who take part in the breaks themselves. So, but those codes are there. Literally, just copy the code, put it into the promo field or the coupon at the end, and you'll be able to redeem it for your money off. I think it's that easy. I don't know why I'm making it so difficult. Boom. Let's see here. Loading. I know we have at least 1 or 2 SPX. Dennis, are you here as well? You mentioned earlier that you were doing the SPX run. I know Mark, I'm pretty confident that you were able to get the code to work on your end as well. $20 off SPX at Pub Adela. And my super duper fast computer here, bear with me just a moment, and we'll see exactly who's got what on the old board. Perfect. So we have Mark. Mark, you will be going first. Literally, we're just going to go in order in terms of timestamps and such. Mark, I want you to listen to the following numbers. I brought 5 boxes of SPX here with me. So Mark, 63, Marshall, 94, 95, 35, or 50. 63, 94, 95, 35, and 50. Dennis, you pick one of those numbers as well, as you both have SPX. Mosey, a rip and ship is literally a personalized break. So I am going to open up those SPX boxes for Mark and for Dennis. We're all going to kind of root for them and that type of thing. And he's going to then come up in after and pick up his cards with his break cards. So Mark, if you wanted to take part, Mark says number 95. Perfect. That's yours, Mark. So once again there, Dennis, 63, 94, 35, 50. Which number sounds good to you? Yeah, so that's what we're going to do, Mosey. So even, Mosey, even if you want to just stick around, I'll show you exactly what it is. So Mark went on the website. He used the promo code to get $20 off his SPX box. And once again, I'm going to open it here for him now. We're going to see what we can find inside. So box number 95 for Monsieur Moret. And once again, as a reminder, we're doing a football, baseball, and hockey product, but you can pick literally whatever the heck you want. We've done Disney in the past. We've done Pokemon in the past. We've done the whole, run the whole gamut. Go ahead and mark your name down there now, Mark. But yeah, if you want to take part, we would love to have you. And Dennis's box number 50. Box number 50 it is for you, Dennis. I will have that put aside, and we will do your box right after we get Mark all sorted. Last week, the very final pack was a Zane Perek rookie auto. So I wish something of that ilk for you, Mark. Quick enough rip. 8 packs, but only 3 cards per pack. A whole bunch of variations on the whole rigging. Should have a gold or 2 per. Speaking of gold, Casey Cizikas is not that, but Dylan Larkin will be a silver. Your insert is the classic kind of McDonald's style. The dupe. It's the Breadman. So those old game films that they used to do for the McDonald cards once upon a time. There's a quick peek there at the back as well. So our Artemi Panarin with the Rags. We continue. Trying not to show you the back card. I'm trying to raise it just in the nick of time. Sam Colangelo, we just saw him. And there is the aforementioned Zane Perek. So we'll put him on display too. That's a rookie card for you, Mark. Let's get a little bit of focus before I show you the insert. And that is that's fairly nice there as well. We pulled 2 Malkins out of the same box last week. Maybe it was Dennis. Dennis, did we do this last week? I don't remember who I did the SBS for. Yeah, I think it was you, Dennis. One of them was numbered and one of them was not. But Taro Teravainen with the Hollow View FX. Upper Deck has a lot of fun with the clear cut machine, or the clear cut stock, if you will, when it comes to SPX this year. The beat goes on. Mosey, if you have any questions about the rip and ship or would like to participate, just let us know. Elias Pettersson was your back card with PLD as your base. PLD is your base. And your insert is a beauty. The Shafe Man. Well, there you go, Mark. I don't know what that goes for, but I consider this box rip a success already. I just want to say it was a really big success. Rookies right across the side, of course. Schaefer, the Hollow View. Beautiful blue that matches that color. And there you go. So Schaefer, front row center without a doubt for you, Mark. Congrats on that one for sure. But wait, there's more. Oh, and by the way, that Pettersson was the, not the Elias Pettersson with the Vancouver Canucks, but the Elias Pettersson with the Vancouver Canucks. Got it? Good. But yes, the rookie defenseman. So that will be a rookie card for him, not the regular Pettersson base. We continue on the hunt for additional Schaefers. Drew Doughty, your base, and your back card will be Oliver Moore, who is a very highly touted centerman rookie with the Blackhawks. And out of only 150, number 100, it is Timo Meier. Timo, there's your back. Resonance. 100 out of 150. Beautiful cards, like that kind of disco parallel, that kind of open and close like that. I like them quite a bit. Oh, let's put him here, actually. No variation on the Doughty or the Moore. I shouldn't say variation, but yes, okay, Dennis, that's right. It was you who did it. Yeah, you get the Malkin and the blue numbered Malkin. So we're halfway through on the box rip from Mark. D-Lark is your first base with another Kraken, you lucky ducky, Yanni Nyman, that is a rookie. And hiding behind the wings. Ooh. That's the Shunov. Those are tough, are they not? The Hollow View. I want to say those are tough ones to come by. Holograms, that makes more sense. Holograms. Rookie hologram cards, 1 in 80. So 1 in every 10 boxes, you'll get a card like the one in my hand, and it's Artem Lashunov as well, which is an excellent, excellent hit. So RC and SPX sprinkled, very similar to my backdrop. There's your peek at the back. The highest drafted player in Belarusian history. Yeah, second overall pick. Excellent. Wow. Mark, we're doing quite well. Just need to find you an auto here now. No variation on the Larkin or the Nyman. Currently, in terms of the, I keep calling the variation parallel. So Dylan Larkin was a silver, I misspoke earlier. And aside from that, you got the regular Dylan Larkin as well. So I would have to agree with you, Mark. Successful box so far. We still have un de trois paquets. Sid the Not-So-Kid with the base rookie of John Farinacci with the Bruins. Not that it maybe matters what team I say, but, you know, hiding behind Crosby. Zach Werenski, so your Norris Trophy winner, a short print out of 999 with a beautiful Florida Panther crest in the back. There's a quick peek there at the front. And there you go. Zach Werenski, put him right there. And the Farinacci is the gold. So I want to say we only got 1 gold for Dennis last week. So to get a rookie centerman with the Bruins as your gold, I think that's pretty solid. 2 packs remain. We've got Matty Nyes and a silver Ville Koivunen with Pittsburgh. Your insert, Jack Finley. So that is a rookie card. That is out of 199. The beautiful green hit there. Emerald green. So Jack Finley, rookie for him. 1 per box, says Mark. Well, if your 1 per box, like you say, is a rookie centerman for an original 16, not too bad. Not too bad. Final pack for you, and then we'll go over to Dennis. Jacob Slavin. And the base hiding behind that is willy-nilly. That is a silver. And your final insert, Excellence Redefined, featuring the man afraid of, I'm not even going to get into it, Ivan Provorov and Denton Matejchuk. Old Denton is a rookie in regards to that card. Oh, that's a nice picture they chose there in the middle. I like that quite a bit. Leading them along. Let's just say Ivan Provorov isn't a fan of Pride Month. Let's just go with that. So there you go. There you go, Merck. So no autograph, but I think we made up for it. The 1 in 10 for Artem Lashunov, coupled with the Matthew Schaefer, certainly 2 of the big boys that would be there. And then, of course, numbered Finley rookie, the Werenski, the Timo Meier numbered. I mean, there was quite a few beauties, the Perek Rook, etc. So there you go, Merck, and you are so welcome, my friend. And we will find out if box number 50 was the appropriate choice for Dennis as well. So Dennis, just want to make sure that you are here. I don't want to go ahead and do the rip without you. But Mark, I will have all these ready. I'll have them ready with your break cards. Don't worry. We'll put that there. Sorry, my box is going to be a banger. Well, the beautiful part, Dennis, is that typically, hopefully, everybody roots for each other, right? Everybody wants everybody else to do well. So I'm sure that Merrick wants you to do well. I saw you in there saying, hey, that's a nice card. You know, we pulled the Schaefer in that. So there's some good karma coming your way. And box numero St. Colin. St. Colin. We need to start doing 50-50s around here. For no reason other than gambling. So put your name down there, Dennis. Dennis. Lori. Great. And looks like right now this will be our final rip and ship of the day. And that's the beauty of the rip and ship, right? When you're done, you're done. Ooh, Mosey's looking for some numbers. Mosey. We've got Brad Marshall's number 63, number 94, and number 35. 63, 94, 35 are the numbers that I have. Keep in mind, the promo code is good for multiple boxes, so it is a multi-use code, and we do have the baseball and the football on as well. I will just very quickly repaste the promo codes, as I want to ensure that you get your discount, Mosey. Perfect. And now, it's Dennis time! It's Dennis time, it's Dennis time. Time to make some Double D's happy. His name is Dennis, don't worry. I'm not weird as you. Merc was a really nice box, just mine's gonna be a beautiful one. I love the attitude, I really do. And let's be real, these would have came from the same case, so considering that one of those boxes didn't have an auto, you've got a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Crack Attack time with Shane Wright. Crack Attack time. Connor Hellebuck, that is the silver. Silva. And Boosh. Rookie debut game film with some kid named Ivan Demidov. Well, Dennis, you're willing things into existence, which I absolutely adore. Oh, sup, Levy? Welcome into the ripping ship, brother. There you go. Number one. Number one on the card and number one in our hearts. Not a bad start for you, Dennis. And Mosey, I see you. You say box number 35. So it looks like our ripping ship will be continuing, my friends. So Mosey, we will have you in there. And once I see your order pop up here on the website, we'll get into your SPX as well. 20 bucks off. It's hard to beat, right? And as I'm fond of saying, you're not paying the tax on that 20 bucks either. So, but yeah, Mosey, so let me know whenever you're done. Again, all you do, you go to our website, which I put in the paste, or pasted up there above. Go through, add an SPX to your cart, and make sure you use the promo card easy for me to say, the promo code at checkout to get yourself 20 bucks off. And once I see that pop through, like I say, we'll get you all set. Matt Boldy and Ville Koivunen, that is your rookie with Pitt, and Nico Hischier with your HoloView FX. Of course, the Capitaine avec les Devils du New Jersey. That doesn't really work for a French accent. Not a variant on the back. Parallel. I keep calling them variants. No variant, Tom. Parallels. God. Connor Hellebuck. Back again. We have Donovan Sabrango. And there is a beautiful Easton Cowan HoloView rookie. Let's get some focus on that. My camera wants to look through the card. Well, solid 2 for 3. If you're getting rookies for Cowan and for old Ivan, we can absolutely work with that. Congrats to you, Dennis. It's very, very nice. And no parallel marking on the 2 base cards. We will continue. Willy-nilly up front. And Matthew Wood in the back. Rookie with Smashville. Your insert. Yeah, I like the way they do the colors. 100% Mark. That's what they should be doing, right? If I get a Pittsburgh card, I want yellow. You know what I mean? Final insert. Kaboom! Medvei Mishkov. The grand finale variant. The grand finale variant. Mark, what can you tell me about the grand finale variant? They only really talk about the silver and the gold. Awful, beautiful. I don't see the grand finale anywhere. Is it a big card? Who knows? We're going to find out. Maybe. I don't know, maybe. Oh, it is numbered! Good God, I was looking for it everywhere. There it is. 42 of 50. So another beautiful hit. Sophomore card for Mishkov out of only 50. Very nice, Dennis. Very nice. I was too enthralled with the beautiful disco kind of pattern of it all. First time he sees that, says Mark, well, That would probably make sense if it's only for those cards out of 50. So we'll have to put that fairly front row center. No variant on the 2 base. Halfway through the box. And if we're halfway through and we are enjoying what we have already, you're making it well. Bowen Byram is your base. And in the back, we have Alexander Nikishin with the Hurricanes. Mosey said it's not allowing me on the site. Mosey, tell me what's going on your end there, fella. Worst case, just Google D&M Sports and see if it'll get you through. I'm not sure what the issue is. Other folks seem to have been getting through okay, but we'll make it work for you if we need to. Insert time. Back to Dennis. Hey. 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 A rookie autograph out of 25? Okay. Well, there you go. Brady Martin. There's some ink for you. Here's some ink for your eyes. Only 25 for the young center in Nashville. As we peek at the back, the red auto, as called. 72 points with the Sioux. Wow. Mark, your box is very, very nice. Dennis, also very, very nice, without a doubt. I like the Nikishin in the back there, too, with your base rookie. 3 packs to go now. Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel. Casey Cizikas. Your insert. Matty Wood. He's back. Back again. Matthew Wood's here. Tell a friend. Out of 999, another Nashville hit. And there is your gold. It will be the Casey Cizikas. Will be the gold. 2 packs for you left to go. We've got Brock Faber and Shane O'Wright. The Shane Wright will be the silver. Insert. A out of 99 rookie for Ryan Suzuki. Dennis, you're making out like a bandit. You're making it like a bandit. Looks like the numbering looks like number 62. Hold on, let's get some focus here. Kind of rubbed off almost, or didn't print properly. Nice little misprint out of 99 nonetheless. The purple people eater. There you go. And that leaves only one. Again, the Shane Wright is your silver. That leaves only 1 pack for you. Neon Leon. Matty Boldy. And I'm going to assume that we have one of the Stanley Cup 34.5s. And we do. For the reigning, defending Hart Trophy winner, Cooch. Nikita Kucherov. 34.5 pounds, because of course that is the weight of Sir Stanley's cup. There you go. Sipa Badla. We'll give a quick recap. The Matt Boldy is a silver as well. Silver variant. Excuse me. The Nico Hischier. The Easton Cowan with the die cut. Hey, Mosey got in. Excellent. Good timing. The Demidov rookie as well, which is definitely a beauty. Short print for Matty Wood, but the super short print for Ryan Suzuki. The even shorter print for Matvei Mishkov, your 34.5. And then, of course, the Brady Martin auto, 17 of only 25. And that is an absolute boomer of a hit. So, excellent, excellent, excellent. Félicitations pour toi, Monsieur Dolori. Monsieur Dolori. And hopefully you enjoyed that rip and ship, my friend. Alright, so we continue. Just making sure that I did get Mosey's order here on this end. And indeed I did. Mosey looks good. So, Mosey, we'll do your box. You chose shipping. So you paid the $12.99 for shipping. So do you want me to ship everything to you after, including all your break cards? Or if you're coming in store to pick them up, I'll give you like a pack or two of top loaders and some penny sleeves. Like I'll give you $13 in supplies kind of thing. So your choice. We'll open this now, of course, regardless. Looks like your 20% or your $20 code went through, so that is good. Box number 35, as chosen by Toi. Boop. And yeah, just let me know. If you want me to ship it, I'll ship everything. The break cards from last week, the break cards from this week in your SPX. If you want to just come and pick it up, I'll put some supplies aside for you. You just let me know. All right. Mosey, 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 Mosey. Mosey. Okay. Perfect. So this one appears to be our final rip and ship, but I will stay here past close if you guys want to keep the party going. So that was always a thing when we were doing our rip and ship on Tuesday. There was a couple days I only got out of the store at 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I'll stay till whatever you want. Just, I'm a man of the people. What can I say? All right, Mosey. Once again, let me know what you want to do on the shipping route. But this is for you, my friend. Hopefully you're here. I would assume you're here since you just said that you got it going. But Josh Norris on the front in a silver for Kevin Fiala in the back. Insert. Oh, Downtown Dale Trade's favorite player in the whole wide world. It's Chewy. Matthew Tkachuk. Oh, what a beautiful film there. I could watch that movie over and over, buddy. There you go. Matthew Tkachuk. Hate him all you want, but he's my goon. If he ever leaves Florida, well, you know what? He won 2 cups. I'll always have a soft spot. Kevin Fiala is your silver. We continue. I never thought I would have said it before, and I say it again. Florida never wins a cup without trading Huberdeau for Tkachuk. He just completely changed the entire attitude of that team. He unlocked something in guys like Aaron Ekblad. That was really nice. Sean Monahan is your first base, and your back will be Matthew Robertson. That is your base rookie with the Rangers. Mosey, I hope you're here. Macklin Celebrini. Even second-year Celebrini cards are going like wildfire right now. Beautiful hit for him. HoloView FX. That is a sensational pick there, Mosey. Excellent, excellent. Again, anytime you get a Sharky boy like Macklin, you gotta love. No variant on the 2 base. We continue. Jesper Bratt, one of the most underrated players in the entire league as far as I'm concerned. I don't think I'll get a ton of pushback on that. Magvad Greiden, that is your rookie with the Flames. And Ryan Leonard, another nice rookie. That is your HoloView. Ryan Leonard, who is right there with Jimmy Snuggerud in terms of the future of the wing for some of these teams. That is a very solid hit on its own right for Ryan Leonard. What was you saying? I'm not seeing it. What can you be more specific? What aren't you seeing? This feed? I'm gonna wait here 30 seconds and hopefully Mosey can. Mosey, I need to make sure that you're here because this whole thing is for you technically. What's going on? Talk to me, Mosey. Can you even hear me? Maybe that's the problem. I'm for the first time ever on a rip and ship, going to send a message. Ta-da! Wow, this is some riveting video there, guys. This is some fantastic back and forth. Great radio. I'll tell you that. Face made for radio and a voice made for letters. I don't know. I'm not sure, Mosey. I don't want to continue. Worst case, we can pick this up next week. Kind of sucks to do a rip and ship if you can't even watch the rip and ship. Well. Dennis can hear me. That's good. Okay, good. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that. At least it kind of takes a little bit of the guesswork out. Mosey, can you see me? Or should I call you Pinball Wizard? Well, I mean, in the meantime and in between time, Mosey was our last... He was our last rip and shipper that we had, so we'll take a very quick Sprague Zero break. Not quite as carbonated, but delicious as always. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm not sure what's up. This is the first time I've had a situation like this, and especially if poor Mosey doesn't even really see my message here either. Boom. Interesting. Well, I guess he's on the phone. Maybe says Mark. Yeah. Well, no surprise here. We're only down to a few viewers because, again, riveting radio. I mean, I technically got nowhere to be. I can just leave the feed open, but I'd love to see what's going on with Mosey in the meantime. I'm going to go on my phone and check our store messenger just in case he sent us a message that way. Because I can also send him a message that way as well. Just messaged him on our messenger as well, because that is what messenger is for, is to send messages. Well, I mean, I don't know. We can talk about the hurricanes and nights or whatever. There you go. Dennis just PM'd him as well. I appreciate you guys. If I don't hear from Mosey, I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to put a pin in this because I don't know what he wants to do with shipping. I don't know what he wants to do with supplies. In the meantime, and I'm not saying you need to or whatever, but if anybody else orders on the rip and ship, we will open, we'll go right to it. But we may be putting a pin in the rest of this break for Mosey if we aren't sure exactly what's going on. Interesting. Interessant. And it shows I have 2 viewers and I'm talking with Dennis and Mark. So that is a bad sign right there is what that is. Oh, now we're up to 3. Mosey does not see my message, my messenger message yet either. I'll pick it up, he says. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of... So can you see Mosey? So Mosey, I will put... had to restart his phone. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. So Mosey, just perfect. Can you hear me, Mosey? Is that that's kind of the main thing. So we put a pin in everything. I got your packs here. We'll continue. We only did 3. So we did the Ryan Leonard, the Celebrini, and then we had the beautiful Matthew Tkachuk film reel there as well, or game film. Mosey, I'll put some plastic in your care package, whatever the hell we want to call it, that will equate to your shipping costs. So we'll just kind of make everything right, if you will. But Mosey is now back, which means that we can continue. Perfect. We got the confirmation. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is do it without you. That's why, like, you know, anybody who does like a clear cut, I'm not just going to keep going, right? Like, worst case, we'll do it next week. Worst case, you pick it up, whatever. Is it a Trump phone? That's awesome. And the way that my timestamps work, it shows that Mark said, "Is it a Trump phone, Mosey?" And Mosey said yes, which is even better. Okay, pack number 4. That was a scary couple minutes, but we're back. We're back. It's okay, everyone. We're back. The Great 8 Ovi with Ryan Leonard in the back. The future and present, I guess, past, present of Washington. And behind him, oh, what a beautiful box. Oh, my goodness. This Rhino, 2-time Stanley Cup champion, Sam Reinhart, out of only 150. Number 84. We just pulled that Renaissance parallel in the first box for Merck. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. That's great. No variant on the Leonard or the Ovi. 4 packs to go. From Ovi to Mosey. I had a mini mail trying to get my phone right. Oh, Mosey, we're patient people there, my friend. It's all good. I just appreciate you taking part. The workhorse from Whitehorse, Dylan Cousins. And behind that is going to be Jack Finley. Let me see a Finley. Let's see some focus here. Their insert. Whoo! High efficiency with a sophomore card for Lano Hudson. Let's get some focus. My God. So shiny. High efficiency. Those got to be tougher finds. I don't even see them on the checklist. Here's a quick peek there at the back. Mark, you have any idea how rare these are? Interesting. Let's put it right there. Why not? No variant on those two either. 3 packs to go for you, Mosey. E2 Luosterainen, and your gold head of the box is a great one. It's Matty Knives. I said, it's Matty Knives. I think it's gold. It said gold, didn't it? Yeah, it did say gold. There you go on the back. I know the focus wasn't great, but you get the point. Your insert, Ryan Suzuki, not the purple, but the blue, out of 999. So there's a rookie card for Nick's brother. Ryan Suzuki, Baboosh. That Lane Hudson is a sneaky one. You got a gold Matt Knives and a nice high efficiency Lane Hudson. That, again, it's not even on the actual checklist. Well, not checklist, but like the odds. So that typically tells me that they are very hard pulls to find. But, yeah. Very nice nonetheless. Lucas Raymond, did you know he's from Sweden? And Olivier Rodrigue is your rookie. That is a silver parallel variant, damn it, with Edmonton. And your insert, Jack Eichel. That is out of 599 for the Eichelian one. That is considered the bronze variant. Parallel. Doing it on purpose now. So there you go. Shorter print there for Eichel. I don't really want to hide the Celebrini, but we'll just do it like that. And then there was one down to a single pack for Mosey. I will remind everyone the promo codes are good for multiple boxes, and we will rip anything. The Kairu Kangaroo on the front, and Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon, on the back with the silver. And your final card, that is quite nice. It is Excellence Redefined with the Nuge and Cutter Gauthier. They're really, really nice. Man, they're so pretty in the middle, especially. Here's a peek at the back. It's impressive that they can make cards like these, even. Excellence Redefined. And that is the Mosey box. So we had our Suzuki. Don't sleep on that Celebrini. It wouldn't shock me if this is worth $30, even as a sophomore. The Matthew Tkachuk, which is priceless. I mean, come on. So is Sam Reinhart. We got Jack Eichel, the Excellence Redefined, your Ryan Leonard rookie, and the mystery card, if you will. The gorgeous, 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 stunning sophomore for Lane Hudson with the high efficiency. Lano Hudson. And just like that, that is Mosey's box of SPX. And I think that is going to be it, my friends. We're actually picking up viewers here as the rip and ship continues, but with no pending orders and without any verbiage from the peanut gallery, I will say that we're just about done. So, a successful break, a successful rip and ship with 3 SPX going out. And for anybody who just stick around to keep an eye and to watch, thank you. It's always fun to be able to do that type of stuff for you. We'll be back next Sunday at 2 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time with our next break featuring OPC Platinum and some other fun jams and jellies. And we will continue the rip and ship with its own unique promo code for that as well. Thank you guys once again on behalf of myself and Wild Willie. As always, keep a stick on the ice.